I'm Steph from Stitching with Steph. Welcome to my channel. This week we're going to be starting a brand new start for our Stitch With Me. It's going to be a Sailor Moon Stitch With Me, as you can see on your screen. It's a typical Sailor Moon image. She is an 11 count. It is measuring 48 by 65 centimeters, and the color count on this is 35 colors. If you're a subscriber, thank you for coming along on this brand new Stitch with me. I really appreciate the support, and I'm glad that you're here. Anybody that's not a subscriber, if you like this type of content and you stick around till the end and it's something that you're interested in, please feel free to click that subscribe button. And then click that little bell notification as well. That'll let you know anytime I post new videos or any type of content over here on YouTube. If you want to leave a comment or have any type of questions for me, please feel free to drop those in the comment box, and I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you or get back to you in a reasonable amount of time. Let's go ahead and get this canvas ready for our week 1 Stitch With Me Sailor Moon brand new start. All right, friends, so what we're going to do today, we're going to start off with this color number 22. I feel like it's a good chunk of color for us, so I wanted to start here. 22 is on our key code here as color 819, and it is a beautiful, beautiful like soft pink. I'm assuming it's her skin tone, like a pinkish white color. So since this is a new canvas, she is going to be pretty stiff, so it's going to probably take me a little bit to get this started and going. I'm pretty excited about starting this one because Sailor Moon was my favorite anime to watch growing up before school. If that doesn't date my age, I don't know what does. And this should soften up the more that I work the canvas. Just right now, because it's brand new, it's stiff. I'll be honest with you, I like stiff canvases. I like stitching on them because your stitches will be more precise. I feel like when it's a little buttery soft, it tends to wobble a little. Your stitches can be a little less consistent, I feel like. So I always like starting new canvases and breaking them in. I'm one of the weird ones. And again, we have this very long string here. In true Stitching with Steph fashion, I don't ever cut my thread size down. It's just not who I am as a stitcher. I'm gonna go probably up here, and then, yeah, that's what I'll do, because I see this random pink one over here, but that's okay. It looks like there's a decent amount of confetti in this one, so I don't know what's been my deal with confetti starting ones recently, but there's just been canvases that have been sitting there that have caught my eye as I do my reviews. I'm like, oh, maybe I should start that one. That one looks fun. Oh, I like the image. Let's go ahead and start that one. That's pretty much what goes on when I decide to do a new start. Some people will like do their stitch with me's and be like, oh, well, they do like spinny things. I mean, it's a pretty good idea when you have a whole bunch of whips. I guess maybe eventually I'll get there, but for me, I just stitch on what sounds fun for the week. And then I just throw it into my rotation for the week. Or if I find myself working on a project a lot that week, I'll include that in a stitch with me to show my progress and all that fun stuff. Okay, let's go over here. No, right there. There we go. And then Does anybody else like anime characters or watch any type of animes? There's a few that I've gotten into. I'm not a big anime person, but there's a few. Like when Demon Slayer came out, I really liked the storyline on that one. That one was pretty good. I like Death Note, Attack on Titans, stuff like that. So if you look here, there's a singular Lone Ranger one over there. I'm just going to go ahead and knock that one out as well. Just because it's close to what we're already stitching, so we might as well. So we don't have to do pin stitches later. We're only going over one full stitch, so. Actually, I'm going to go here, finish this row. There we go. I guess I picked a pretty decent section to start on unintentionally. I was like, oh, this looks pretty solid. Let's start here. Not realizing I had a couple of strays over here. Because if you look right here, I have a singular one here, a couple here. I'll probably work on those after I'm done with this first stitch with me, just to knock them out before I forget about them. I'll probably work on, to be honest with you, all of these ones, there. Like anything that's a stray that I didn't get to with this stitch with me, I'll probably work on as soon as we're done. Just so I can get it out of the way and not forget about them. I'm a pretty quiet stitcher, guys. Sorry. What do you guys think about maybe inserting some music in the silence? How would you feel about that? Let me know down in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in. Because I know how to do that now. I know how to insert audio, like songs, and put it lower in the background. Then that's something we can do. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of bouncing around right here. Sorry about that. I moved it up. Sorry, guys. Looks like there's going to be a lot of moving around in this section just because of these random X's here. There's that. Does anyone have any international trips planned? We don't for the foreseeable future, only because of what's going on in our country right now. I don't trust our government, especially with them like searching things for people when they come back, even citizens and stuff right now. Until things calm down politically for us over here, I don't feel comfortable leaving unless it's for good. And I know that I'll probably have a couple people on my video that's like, you shouldn't live in fear. I'm not living in fear. I got priorities. I gotta stay here and do what I need to do. If you're watching from overseas, where are you watching from? What exactly do you see going on over in your news channels? Ours is, I'll be honest with you, as a citizen, U.S. citizen, our news is pretty censored unless you get it from independent news reporters or overseas. You're not getting the true picture of what's going on. Just gonna stand by that and leave it at that. So I would say if you want to get the true information about what's going on and you live here in the U.S., don't watch American news stations. Watch overseas news stations and independent reporters. They'll give you a truer depiction. I just can't wait for these 4 years to be up, to be honest. That's why I'm thankful that time's going by fast for me. I know for some people it's not, and I'm sorry about that, guys. On to brighter news. Has anyone seen that new Minecraft movie's coming out this month? My youngest wants to go see it. It looks kind of cute and entertaining. I need to figure out when we'll be able to go to see it, but it's something I want to go see. I thought it was a cute concept, the movie itself anyways. Oh, and there's our first knot of the stitch with me. Bear with me, I'm going to pause you while I take this out. All right, guys. I didn't know how long that was going to get me to untangle it, so I just paused you for a second. But anyways, back to movies. Does anyone like going to the movies? That's like one of our family's favorite pastimes. Sometimes we'll go to the drive-in, because we have a drive-in theater here. Sometimes we'll go to the regular movie theaters. We have movie theaters around town, like those dine-in theaters, like where you can order dinner and stuff like that and do it all in one. Those are nice if we just want to have a night out and have dinner out with the kids, or even a date night, to be honest. Oh, wow, that one came through kind of quick. I'm just doing two rows at once because of how I stitched all that up there. All this up here kind of just threw my rows off, so I'm just getting caught up a bit here. I don't know what other movies are coming out that you guys are excited to see. I haven't really looked much into it. Like I said, I don't plan too far ahead because I just have so much going on in my day-to-days that I kind of have to take it one day at a time. Especially with me catching colds a lot recently, I have to be careful like how far I plan things out. I'm hoping that this summer that I don't end up having colds like this. I'm gonna think that I won't because my son won't be in school, so he won't be bringing home cooties. He's my little petri dish, as I like to refer to him. It's always during the school year. It's like, I'm gonna be down for the count every 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. It's like I'll literally get over a cold, start feeling better, and then bam, another one. And I'm just like, what in the heavens is going on? Like I told my husband, if we were back in the times like when the plague and stuff happened, I definitely would have been one of those people that would have died because your girl has an immune system of a rock, I feel like, which is why I always make sure to take my vitamins and stay up to date on my shots and stuff like that. So when I do get sick, it's not so bad, but it's just like, yeah, definitely for sure. I'd have been adding to those death tolls back in the day. He has a really good immune system, my husband does. And I'm just like, the whole house could be sick around him and he won't even catch a cough. Recently he has been, but I think it's more so he hasn't been getting proper sleep. So, which is why I say sleep does play a big factor in your body rejuvenating itself. I just need to get better about making a commitment to get my sleep, to be honest. I used to be really good at listening to my body, but the past like year, I don't know what's going on. I think it's all fun and games until I mess around and get sick. My oldest son tonight asked, Mom, we haven't had like fried chicken in a very long time. Can we please get fried chicken tonight? And I was like, fine, if you want. That's my one kid that doesn't really ask for much, so when he does ask, I tend to let him get what he wants because 99% of the time what he's asking for is not unreasonable. It's not anything that is out of reach for us as parents. So yeah, there we go. Now we should get to knocking some of this out here. So this particular canvas looks like I'll be able to do several stitches in a row with it, and it won't like be all weird when I come back around. So like I'll be able to do a half stitch and then come back and do the half stitch. Because there are some canvases where you have to do the full stitch or it comes out weird. But this does not look like it's one of those. See how pretty those are? So yeah. After I'm done with this stitch with me, I'll probably edit some videos. I got some homework to work on. And then I gotta get ready for my work week. So I'm just gonna stitch all the way over to that color there. Just so we can knock out more of this down here. When you do color blocking like this, I feel like it goes so fast, which is nice. Because again, you guys only stitch with me maybe 20, 30 minutes a project, but I do commit several hours a week to my stitching. That's if I have the time, but after work and studying and my kids. Because first priority is my kids, and then school and work are pretty much an equal playing field in my book. My hobby is just that, just a hobby. Are there any other stitchers that you guys watch? I'm trying to come across new channels that I would want to watch while I'm stitching. Does anybody have any recommendations? Drop them down below in the box, in the comment section, and I'll give them a quick peek to see if it's something that I would like to follow. And if you're a stitcher and you have a YouTube, leave your channel name below and a follow, and I'll follow you back. I like showing my support for my fellow stitchers. All right, guys, I had to take a quick break for some hydration and just stretch this hand from me holding it in the same position. I do take frequent stretches when I'm stitching, just because I don't want to end up with like carpal tunnel or anything like that. I'll try to work on this canvas throughout the week for the next stitch with me, but I can't promise anything. Like I said, I rotate my projects out on what I feel like stitching that week. Looks like this row might be the end of this thread. And any of you that have come back know I like doing one full floss, one full thread. That's my goal for every stitch with me, is to knock out one full thread while I'm chit-chatting with you guys. It's the little goals like that that help me finish. So I'm just going to do full stitches on the next row until we run out of this thread, which might be just a couple of stitches, to be honest. Kind of looks that way, right? Let's see, where are we at? Yep, that's a lot we've gotten done. So we've gotten all this in through here done, all of this. It's quite a bit in the short amount of time we've been stitching with each other. Now, when we get into the confetti parts, well, we'll discuss that later. We'll see how much we get done. All right, it looks like we are finishing up And if you can tell, excuse me, sorry, it doesn't seem like a lot that we got done on the back side, but on the front you can tell just because of the color we were stitching against. And this is what I mean by tucking your tail under several, if you can see, under several right there. Just because we want that to stay. We don't want it to lift. Let's see if we can. There you go. There you go. See? We just don't want that to lift. So I always do it under 1, 2, 3, 4, like a good 4 to 5. As long as I have block coloring like this, I'll do 4 to 5 like this. All right, friends, it looks like we finished up that first set of threads on week 1 with our Sailor Moon Stitch With Me week 1. Subscribers, thank you so very much for sticking to the end with me and chit-chatting with me back and forth in the comment section and on my other social media posts. Subscribers, if you are non-subscribers, sorry about that. If you're a non-subscriber and you like the content that you saw, or you like answering questions or interacting digitally, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and become part of our little community here that we're building. Go ahead and hit that bell notification. It'll alert you anytime I upload new videos to my channel. I also do have 2 other platforms. I do have TikTok and Instagram. On both of those platforms, my handler name is stitching_with_Steph. At the end of my video where my credits are, I do have a QR code as well, directly linking you to my TikTok. My Instagram, I do respond to DMs there as well. Just not as frequently as I do on my YouTube videos. Everybody that has made it to the end, specifically my subscribers, thank you again. I appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me throughout this journey. I appreciate you coming along on this brand new start with me. I hope everyone has a fantastic week and a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye-bye.